Welcome to Physics 1. I am so happy that you are here and that I get to work with you for quarter three and hopefully quarter four as well. Sometimes that changes, but I really hope I get to work with you for the entire semester. To start off physics, though, I didn't want to just throw some real difficult work at you, but I really want to get to know you and see a little bit about who you are and how you're feeling about science. Because I know that some people love science, some people haven't maybe had very good experiences with science, or they feel they're bad at science for some reason. And I'm hoping that with this class, starting today, okay, that I will be here to support you. And my goal is that everyone feels successful, or that they can be successful. So I will do everything in my power uh, to help you out. So uh, today's assignments, and we'll get a feel for how the assignments go. But usually, I'll assign something one day, go over it, talk about it, introduce it, and then you'll have plenty of work time. And then the second day, so let's say this is on Monday. So then tomorrow on Tuesday, you come back to class, and if you have any questions, anything that I can help you with, then I am there to support you and help you be successful. So that's typically how this goes, especially once we start really diving into the physics. But before we do that, okay, I really want to go over what the class is about, and uh, just just briefly introduce you to my Canvas page, which I should have prepped. That would have been smart of me. So if I open up my dashboard, and I haven't published it yet, but here we are, Physics 1 Quarter 3. Okay, right here is the home page, and you'll find the Zoom link with the meeting ID and passcode on there if you need to. If you ever want to email me, I encourage you to email me. I do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. You just click this, and it should open up an email. Then, if you want to learn a little bit more about me, you can navigate through here. You have a calendar link, which I know is also going to be on the side here. A syllabus is going to be an overview of the class. So if I just click that open real quick, okay, you're going to see that in this class, we're going to be focusing on patterns in nature. Then we have this texting and driving, which is really motion and forces, and uh, how those interact. And so a real big part of this is, can we predict future events based on information that we receive? After that, we're going to be talking about waves and technology, and we'll be ending the course with conversation about electricity, power production, and how that impacts us in our world. So that's an overview of the entire course. So quarter one will just, or I apologize, quarter three will just be part of this, and then we'll finish the rest of it in quarter two. Quarter four, I got to get my head on straight. So again, that's just a super quick overview, and I will take you step by step through that. Then with assignments, we're going to have modules, okay, that I build the assignments. Some of these you can see are unpublished, but I will always have published and then the assignment published for you. So this is one way to get to your assignments quickly, or by accessing the calendar. And so on the calendar, I can kind of show you what quarter two looks like, and I'll hide my other ones. Okay, I will tend to stretch an agenda over the course of multiple days. And so that means that there's one assignment, and there's one discussion for those days. This is the last week, so I had one agenda for that, but just showing you a little bit again. Okay, we have a 2 to 3 day assignment. So Monday, Tuesday, and then you get to finish it on Wednesday. and then another 2-day assignments. And these weekend ones, I always just allow you to work on the weekend, but I make it due on Friday. So you can see very much a pattern in how I set up the class. And really, that means there's 2 assignments a week. It is also how that's set up. So just something to keep in mind when you're thinking about how much time do I need to focus on this. And also, I do my best to make sure that uh, there's enough time in class. So if you stick around and you work on it during our 1 hour class period, my goal is that you will be able to finish the assignments. I do not plan on giving quote unquote homework that is supposed to be taking longer than class. Okay, so I firmly believe with distance learning that it's very difficult to do on your own. But that being said, where I design it to where you can do it on your own. If you're like, oh, I get this, I'm understanding, I'm watching the video, it makes sense to me, then you're welcome to do it in your own time. And if it's better not to do it during class, then that's fine as well. If you'd rather do it at 10 p.m., it's 100% meant to help you and support you. So I want to see you in class so that I can support you. But if you make it work without it, then that is more than acceptable as well. Okay. The next thing, as you'll notice with this, I use Go Formative for everything, and the reason for that is you know what to expect, you know how to turn things in, and it's a routine. And routines will make it easier on you and less confusing. So when in doubt, you may not understand what the information is, but you'll understand how to uh, try to do the assignment. You'll understand how to turn in the assignment, and that'll become part of our routine. So, again, I will always have it. And the thing I like about GoFormative, you just kind of scroll and go through the assignment, and at the bottom, there's a submit button. Okay? So, uh, again, that's a quick overview that I went over in class. So if you weren't there it is. Now for the assignment, some quick instructions. Okay, nothing too difficult, but I'm going to ask that you make 2 slides, and I've given you a template to help you. So the objective is that you're going to tell me a little bit about who you are and your feelings about science by making a little mini slideshow. So, 1 slide, I would love to see images, maybe a collage of some sort, or anything really that's creative and helps introduce you to me. And the format is 100%. If you want to make a video and put it on the slide, you can do that. If you make music, you can record yourself and put an audio clip, I believe, in the slide. So really, you can do endless amounts of things to introduce me to kind of who you are and what interests you. I would like to see your name and a picture of you. Okay, I know a lot of people in Zoom don't like to show their faces. Totally fine, but I would love to see a picture of you, maybe with friends or family, whatever you're comfortable with. And pronouns. Okay, I really want to make sure everyone feels welcome, and it's important in feeling welcome that I know your real name. I know your preferred name is what I should say, and I really want to make sure I know your pronouns. So I'll give an example of that here in a little bit, just to make sure I'm respecting all of who you are. So again, I'll show example in just a moment. The second slide is how do you feel about science? Okay, and I would encourage you to have fun with this. There's 101 memes out there, so you could smack a meme onto a slide if it represents how you feel about science and is appropriate. Okay, but really, I want to know: are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you terrified because you've had a bad experience with science in the past? And then maybe also, what is your favorite science experience? So even if you maybe don't like science, was there one thing that was like, oh, you actually really had fun doing that? Or if you really like science, why do you really like science? So I would love to hear a little bit about that. So I kind of have an idea of who I'm talking to as far as our physics class is concerned. Um, Step three, okay, this is a link to open up the template. So you're going to open up that, and I'll show that in just a moment. And then you'll submit the slideshow by pasting a shareable link. And it's really important. I made this note down here. Google has changed their share settings. And so when you click, share, get a link, it's not set for anybody with the link to open. And it's not even set for anyone with Beaverton School District account to open. It is set for whoever you shared it with. But I don't want you to share it with me like to my email, because then I get 100 emails. All you have to do, and I'll show it in a minute, is when you get link, you change to share only with Beaverton School District. Then you paste the link. So I'll show that in just a moment. Here's my example of slide 1. I didn't want to make an example of slide 2 because you can be creative with it, and you're just telling me how you feel about science. But slide 1, okay, I've got my name. I'm John Martin, Mr. Martin. Whatever you want to call me, as long as you're being respectful, I will accept and appreciate. I do use the pronouns he, him, his. Okay, and then here's some pictures of my family, and this is my daughter Emma, and she's about to turn 2. February 15th is her birthday. And then my 4-year-old daughter Maisie, she's born in July. And so this was actually right around her birthday this past summer. But love the heck out of them. And they're kind of my pride and joy. I love being a father. That's kind of what you should know about me. Like my family and being with them and camping and sports. And I love that all. And then this is my wife, Jessie. And so this was a camping trip we did. Okay, and then again, some more pictures, the goofy and smiling. And I've got 2 dogs. This is my oldest, Rhett. He's now 3 years old, very handsome golden retriever. And we just picked up in December, the end of December, so he's very young still, black lab puppy, Cash. So he is a bundle of joy. I'll introduce him, I'm sure, sometime this quarter. But he's still potty training. Oh my goodness, I am tired at times of chasing him around, getting him to stop peeing in the house. But I am sure I will grow to love him more and more. Then just a little bit about me as a teacher. These are really my 3 top goals as a teacher. And I'll want you to note that none of it has anything to do with physics. I also teach biology. None of it's going to have anything to do with biology. But here are my top 3 goals. So number 1 is to make everyone feel valued and safe. That couldn't be more important. And so I hope everyone feels that way, at least within my class. And if there's anything that I ever do that makes you not feel valued or safe, please let me know. I will accept that, and I will want to grow from that, okay? Next, to help every student feel successful. I've touched on that already. I know that every single one of you can be successful, even through this distance learning. And so the biggest thing is really making sure that you allow me to help you. I think what I noticed from this first semester is every single student that asked for help, that checked in with me, because I have lots of time for questions, they passed. And a lot of them did very well. And the students that as of now did not pass really never spoke to me. And so I don't know what their situation is, but I respect that as well. And I want to support them as well. And so sometimes I know it just doesn't work out, But again, if you're willing to make it work, then I am going to do everything I can to help you be successful. And then number three, to create a place where everyone wants to learn. Really important, and I think it connects to the first two. If you feel safe and you feel like you can be successful, then you're going to want to show up. And so um, I really want that to be a priority for my classes. And on top of that, it also has to do with how students treat other students in my class. And so, um, I will never allow um, students to kind of put down other students or make them feel uncomfortable in certain ways. So I am prepared to have conversations um, or take action if someone is making someone else feel unsafe. So just keep that in mind. But hasn't been an issue all year, so I don't think it will be. Also, one last thing, or actually two last things. Okay, I love soccer. We can talk sports in general, pretty much forever if you want to talk about sports. But soccer is my passion. Go Manchester United. Um, and that's just a little bit about me. I do coach soccer for Aloha High School now. I am with the girls soccer program, and I'm excited about that. And I've been coaching competitive soccer for about 11 years now. So I like soccer. And then here's a motto that I have, and I like to live my life by. And so that was just part of a little bit of who I am. If there is no solution to the problem, then there is no point worrying about it. If there is a solution, then there is no point in worrying about it. And I really like that just because, if there's nothing you can do, then you can't let it worry you or stress you out. And if there is something you can do, then don't let it stress you out and bring you down, but do something. And so I have found that has helped me get through a lot of difficulties emotionally and physically. And so I just wanted to share that. Okay, so now quickly about the slideshow. I open this link. Of course, I got to sign in just when I'm trying to make a video. And then, of course, I mess up my password. Feel free to make fun of me now, but secretly don't tell it to my face. Okay, so when you click that link, you're going to be asked to make a copy. So boom, make a copy. This now goes into your Google Drive for you automatically. Okay, so if you want to work on it again, go to your Google Drive. Do not click the link again. It'll make a brand new copy again. The same. I apologize. I think I just glitched. And it tends to do that sometimes when I'm loading because of the way I'm recording. But again, here are the directions. You have 2 slides that you can then create. Okay, change this. Put your name on it, like the example I showed you. Decorate it however you want. How you feel about science. So just 2 slides. Here's the share part. So you go to share, top right corner. Get link. You see how it says restricted? Only people added can open this link. Well, if you add me up here, I'm going to get an email. I'm going to get all sorts of notifications. And I don't want that from, 30 students in 2 classes, let alone my other class. So I got like 90 students. So all I want is change link to Beaverton School District. You click that, changes the link, copy link, and view only is fine. Okay, you come back here and you paste the link. Okay, if you do that, then I can view it and grade it and give you feedback. Okay, and then on your version, this is my little teacher preview part. You will have a submit button, and then the assignment is turned in. Okay, so that is that, and that is our first few days of physics. So again, it's a pleasure to have you, and I look forward to getting to know you better. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your efforts. And I will hopefully see you in class.